Good evening. All right, I had to put my fan on up here because it is really hot up here. Really, really hot. So I just got back from having dinner with my kids for Mother's Day. It was amazing. My gifts were amazing. My kids are amazing. I kid y'all not. I mean, they're young adults, but today was an amazing day. I just wanted to come on and share with you all how great today was. It was truly memorable day. I had, gotten back late yesterday from Charlottesville from the Kevin Hart show. I probably didn't get into the bed until like 1:00 in the morning. And if y'all don't know, 1:00 in the morning is super, super late for me. My do not disturb starts at 8:45 p.m. By 9:45 p.m., I'm asleep. I'm in my bed, journaling, reading, winding down, asleep. So 1:00 in the morning was like torturous, but it was what it was. Great show. Got up this morning, went for a 5-mile hike on Belle Isle here in Richmond, Virginia. Beautiful day. Absolutely amazing. She says, how was the show? It was hilarious. Here's the funny thing though. So Kevin Hart did all of 40 minutes. I think his stand-up was like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Most of the show was the other three comedians. I guess they call them the warm-up comedians. That was most of the show. So life is good for Kevin Hart. He gets to come in maybe 10 or 15 minutes before his set. He does his set. And I kid y'all not, he went and left straight out. Like he was good. He was done. So thank you so much. Thank you for the happy Mother's Day. It has been a truly amazing day when I tell you all. I mean, just the best. It's been the best day. And what has been so great about today is today has been simple, easy, peaceful, relaxed. That's the most important part of today. Just relaxing, getting up early, going for this hike, 5-mile hike. And it was packed. It was packed on the river. When I tell you all, so Belle Isle is right on the river. And I mean, it was just a gorgeous day. There were people everywhere. It was just absolutely amazing. Beautiful day. I got to convene with nature. I got to be out in nature with God. And it was just an absolutely amazing day. Thank you, Matthew, for the happy Mother's Day. I appreciate that. So just a great day. Watched church online and, came home and watched church online. And I watered my plants and tended to my plants outside. Was out there with the dog and the cat and just had a peaceful day. It was just an incredibly peaceful day today. It really was. So yes, I am truly blessed. And I always tell people my children are my greatest teachers. I could not have done anything better with the last 24 years of my life than to be a mother. It is truly, truly an amazing journey when you bring a child into this world and you care for it and love it and nurture it. And bring it up in the way that they should go, teaching them God's word and God's laws and his values. Has just been amazing. So I had a great day. I cannot complain. My kids knocked it out of the park. My son, especially, just like I said, the surprises they had, it was absolutely amazing, but had a good day, had a pretty good day. And my daughters and I went to the mall. My daughter was working at Old Navy. So I went in there and bought some things and then she bought them for me. So those were her gifts, but, had just a terrific day. It was an absolutely terrific day. The reason why I'm jumping on is I just wanted to, I'm not going to be on here long because I'm getting ready to get into my, my self-care Sunday. I'm getting ready to put some masks and some of them under eye pads on my eyes. I'm getting ready to get into my self-care, y'all, in just a minute. I'm getting ready to put on them little booties where the foot moisturizing booties, and I'm going to deal with my raggedy cuticles, and I'm just going to listen to some music. I got some candles lit. I'm just going to relax. I'm trying to finish a book that I've begun by a Buddhist monk, and it's all about fear. I really need to finish that book. I just have been, like I said, I've been dragging my feet, and I'm just going to have some self-care probably until I go to bed. I have to get up super early, take my daughter and her boyfriend to the airport at like 6:30 in the morning. They're headed out to the Dominican Republic tomorrow. And, it just never ends. It just never ends. Being a mother never ends, but it is the hardest job you will ever love. Absolutely amazing. So I tell all of my young women, I really want you to stop and think and consider, is this something you really want to do? You need to have the answer to that by the time you're 25. Like, you kind of need to figure it out, because y'all hate when I say this, but it's the truth. Thank you. You hate when I say this, but you have a finite window in which to safely and naturally have children. And so you really need to think about that. You need to think about, is that a journey I want to go on? And I'm also going to say this. I know plenty of women who have children who do not enjoy the journey. They probably had no business having kids because they do not enjoy the journey. They do not, like being a mother. Half of them don't like their kids. I mean, to me, that's abhorrent. Why you would do that? Have children and then be annoyed by them. I just don't understand it. So I'm with my kids all the time. People say that to me all the time. They're like, you and your kids are always together. I said, because quality time is my love language. And I chose to have my children. They were not accidents. Thank you. She said, Happy Mother's Day, Anita. Give us some wisdom. Thank you. But I chose to have my children. Like, my children were planned. And I wish every child were planned. Like, I wish people really thought about what a monumental decision it is to have a child. And stop acting like it's an accident, because it's not. It is not. You can plan to have your children. I did. So this idea of, no. You use birth control. Both of y'all use birth control. You do whatever you have to do to not have the oops. Because yes, planned children, and maybe that's the difference. I never thought about it that way. Maybe that's why I really do enjoy my children. I really do enjoy being a mother. I plan to have my children. It was not an accident. It was not an oops. It was not a, well, now I got to do this. No, I was like, wow, I'm really looking forward to doing this. I am really looking forward to this journey. I'm really looking forward to this next chapter of my life. So maybe that's the difference. But I've never, just felt like, these children are so annoying. And, no, I mean, and for the record, my kids get on my nerves. Like I said, they get on my nerves. Okay. We're all human. But I cannot think of a better way to spend 24 years of my life. And how about this, y'all? They're the longest relationship, aside from my parents, they're the longest relationship I've been in. Like, I've been doing this love thing with them for 24 years. I'm really proud of that. So I'm hoping, to get my shot again with my husband. But in the meantime, they're the longest relationship I've been in. And we've been through a lot of ups and downs. We've been through a whole lot, me and my kids. But today was a good day. Today was a really great day. So the reason why I'm coming on is because I want to remind you that next Sunday, and I want to say it's the 21st. I cannot access my calendar, but I want to say it's the 21st, right? Today is it the 21st or the 22nd? So next Sunday, we will be right here at 8:00 p.m. I'm going to post every day this week to remind you that next Sunday at 8:00, we're going to be right here, fellas. And I'm talking to the fellas because I need y'all to show up in full force. Fellas, I need y'all to show up. I need some of y'all to get on camera. I need you to look your best. And I know the ladies going to show up. Ladies, I need you to look your best. I need you to look like, you leaving your house. Some of y'all kill me because you do the lives. They kill me. They be on lives, with their bonnet on and, and the pajamas on and all of that. No, when you come on live, you should look like you look when you on the other side of your door. Okay, this isn't private. Just because you're at home, I mean, when you come on live, everybody on here is seeing you. So please come on appropriate, look good. I'm making my list of questions. I've had a couple of people DM me some questions, some things that they want to know. So I was like, thank you. I appreciate that. I put it in the list of questions I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask some basic demographical questions, and then I'm going to ask each person 3 questions. Oh, there we go. 3. 3 questions. 3 character questions, because that's what we really want to know. We want to know the man or the woman's character. That's the most important thing. Thank you, Tyrone Jones. Hi. What if I'm just getting off of work? That's fine. That's fine. I mean, but I just, I want you to show up, be ready. Each person is going to get about 3 or 4 minutes. We're not going to be on long. So don't be long-winded. I'm going to warn y'all now. Don't get long-winded. You got about 3 to 4 minutes of, and I'm going to ask you the basic demographics. I'm going to ask you the 3 questions, 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes. And then you're going to jump off and we're going to let somebody else come on. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. Just like in real speed dating. Okay, and here's the thing. I want you to put your Instagram handle. You can tell us your name, but you're going to also say my Instagram handle is, and that's how the person's going to know to reach out to you. Okay, I am trying to figure out if I want the ladies to go into the gentleman's DMs, because y'all know how I feel about that. I believe it's a gentleman's job to pursue. It's a gentleman's job to jump in the DM, okay? What time zone are you? I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm from Canada. I'd like to be there next Sunday. It's 6:15 p.m. now. Knowing your time zone will be nice. So it is Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, it would be... Okay, so it's going to be 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. So it'd be 6 o'clock your time. So 6 o'clock p.m. Be ready. But y'all, I have been doing research on the single statistics. And it is just, it's everything. It's taken everything in me to not become jaded, to not become disappointed, because it's hard. It's hard to look at these statistics. And to see all of these cities, my city was number 1. And when I tell y'all, when I saw that, I screenshot that. I sent it to everybody I know here in Richmond. I said, haven't I been telling y'all something is different about Richmond? Something is different. They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. I have never lived in a city as long as this and had as much trouble as I've had with dating. That did not happen until I came here. Okay, I lived in all these other places, never had a problem. I come to Richmond and all of a sudden, I'm having all these single people problems. So yeah, we're number 1. Now, here's the thing I could tell you about that. And I've been working on this. I said to myself, you know what? I could shift my perspective. I could shift my perspective and say, okay, well, if Richmond is the number 1 city for singles, it has the highest percentage of singles. Okay, maybe that's more opportunity for me to meet my husband. So I've been trying to shift my perspective a little. I really have, and I need to. Because y'all, I've been working on my manifesting again. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to get delusional. Like, I'm gonna have to change up my perspective in order to move past that. So I might ask some of y'all to do the same thing. That if your city is on that list of cities where there are a lot of single people in your city, let's say you were number 2 or number 3 or number 8, you got to shift that perspective to say, okay, well, there's lots of single people here. I should be able to find a match. So, okay. So next Sunday at 8 Eastern Standard Time, I will create some posts. I'll start posting them this week. The podcast is still going. I will upload this week's episode tomorrow. It's all about boundaries. If you don't know, my website got hacked. That's the other thing I'm coming on here to tell you. So my website got hacked. It got malware on it. It had to be completely shut down, never to return. I am now in the process of working with a team to rebuild the site, to make it probably more streamlined. I have a lot of pages on there. So I'm looking to make the site a little bit more streamlined. I'm also looking to have a site that just has the store. It just has my products on it, my services on it. I'm in the process of doing that. It's probably going to take about 2 or 3 weeks. If you are interested in coaching, whether you're a single or a couple, I call it love mentoring, please DM me. Please send me a DM. There are other ways that you can pay for your coaching. But that's how I got to do it for now until I get my site back up. And, I mean, when I tell y'all, it's raining and pouring, but you know what? I got an umbrella. I got some galoshes over here. And it is, like I said, I've been through a whole lot in the last 8 months. But thankfully, I got God on my side. I know Jesus like that. And things are getting back on track. So I just want to let you know that the website is down. I need to go in tomorrow and change my link tree. I'm going to meet with the website developer and see what we want to do. About these pages, the website. So you are not able to access the podcast anymore through my website, and you cannot access it on all of the streaming podcast services. It will not, because it had to be attached to the website. If you'd like to listen to the podcast, you can do so on YouTube. You'll go to YouTube, you'll type in Better Love Movement, my channel will come up. That's where you can listen to the podcast, at least for now, until we can get the site back up, get the podcast back out to all the streaming services. Like I said, God is doing something new. God is doing something new in my life. And he had been talking to me about this probably since last year. But it's really, he's really driving that point home. The last couple of months, 2, 3 months, 4 months, I've had a lot of challenges, a whole lot of challenges. And I think it's because he's doing a new thing. And I'm excited about it. I'm in the process of surrendering to it. And that's very hard. If y'all know me, I like to believe that I'm the creator of my life or the co-creator of my life. And the thought of just surrendering and letting God do his thing, letting him work through me, that's been really hard. But I am praying about that every day and manifesting, and just saying, okay, within your will, whatever it is you have for me, whatever it is, I want to be the co-creator of that. So just some updates I wanted to share with you tonight. I'm not going to be on long. If anybody has questions, feel free to ask them. But next Sunday at 8:00 p.m., we will be right here and we will do speed dating. Okay. I want to try something different. We'll do speed dating. We'll try to get to know everyone out there on the internet, get to know everyone out there on Instagram. And let's see if we can make a match. Let's see if we can make a love connection. And here's the thing I'm going to tell you, though. I'm just going to warn y'all. So there are people on my platform. I mean, they're literally all over the world. So you have got to be open. You've got to be open. You've got to be ready. You've got to be open to the idea of getting to know someone long distance and then figuring out what that's going to look like. Y'all know I've never been big on long distance relationships. The last one that I attempted was, a 4-hour distance, which I thought was manageable. And that wasn't the reason why it didn't work out. There were other reasons, but I have become a little more open. I've become a little more open to long distance relationships. So yeah, it's good to change up your insight about something. It's good to get new knowledge and new information and kind of change up your thinking about it. So I want you to be open. I'm going to do some lives again this week, just preparing us for next Sunday, and talk about a couple of different subjects. But yeah, let's do it. Let's have fun. I want you to get whatever it is, your little drink or whatever it is you feel like you need for the speed dating. But remember, look your best. Be on your game. Be on your best behavior. And let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to ask the questions. I'm going to ask the 3 character questions. That's going to give everyone some insight into who you are and how you do life. And then you're going to get off. We're going to bring on the next guy, girl. That's how we're going to do it. Guy, girl. And we're going to keep this thing rolling. I'm going to see how many people I can get on in about an hour. And what I'm trying to figure out is, do I want women coming in men's DMs? Because I feel a way about that. But at the same time, a part of me is like, okay, we got to even the playing field, at least in this arena. We got to even the playing field. So what I expect a woman to do is to offer up a wink emoji or a smile emoji or, a sentence, and see if the man wants to move forward. Like it's almost like dropping a handkerchief and the man will pick it up and give it back to her. Okay. What gave you this idea, and how do you think this differs from online dating? So we went live last week, and we had a lot of men online. We had a lot of women online. And so, they were like talking to each other and, commenting and asking questions. And I said, you know what? I need to get people together. So number one, I was reading the statistics on single people, and it was just angering me that 40, I think it's like 40%, 42% of people are single. That I just felt a way about that. And right now, that's like the highest percentage ever. And I want to do something about it. I want to be a part of the solution. And I believe a part of the solution is we need each other. We need to come together. We need to do life together. We need each other. And I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of somebody finding their somebody. And how about this, y'all? I met with one of my long-standing clients. I met with her Friday evening. She's one of my long-standing clients. She is now engaged. And I tell you, it's like, what is it? The Whitney Houston song where you can breathe, I just felt like I could breathe. I could let out a sigh of relief. Oh my gosh, it just made my heart feel so good. It made my heart feel so good. Y'all have no idea what it's like to work with a single woman or a single man for years. And then that person to find their person. And you get to meet that person. Man, that feels good. Y'all don't know how good that feels. It feels absolutely amazing because I've seen this woman dating. When I tell y'all dating. And to find her person, oh, it just feels so good. And there was a couple of maybe it's this one, right? A couple of false starts. Maybe it's him. No, maybe it's him. No, maybe it's him. There's a couple of false starts. And now she's getting married in the fall. I mean, it just made me so happy. It made me so happy. So if I could see more of that, that would just light my heart up. So yeah, so we're going to try this. We're going to give it a shot. Okay. We're going to give it a shot. Join me here next Sunday at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to post all this week. I'm working on some YouTube stuff. I got to get my YouTube channel back up in terms of just get the numbers up. But I'm working on some YouTube stuff. I will be going live over on YouTube this week. And I may graduate to YouTube. I may try to figure out how to graduate the speed dating to YouTube, but we're going to do it on IG Live for now. But yeah, let's do it. Let's have fun. Let's meet some people. And let's give people hope. Let's give people hope. There are good people out here. That's another reason why I want to do it. I want y'all to see that there are some sincere, good people. There are some feminine women. There are some masculine men. And for y'all to sit around like, no, there ain't no good women. There ain't no good men. No, we about to show you. There are some great people out here. And we need to show you. We need to give the world hope. Okay? So join me next Sunday, 8:00. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be right back here. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to have my little ginger beer. And we're going to do this. We're going to have some fun. Okay? Thank you so much for coming on tonight. I just wanted to let you know some updates in my world, what was going on. But mainly, I want you here next Sunday at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for speed dating. And I'm going to need the fellas. I'm going to need the guys. Y'all got to come out. Okay? You gotta come out, because that's the problem here in the city where I live. I've thrown singles events here. I kid y'all not. 70% of the people there are women. And that's if I'm lucky. I threw an event once where like 80% of the people there were women. That's a problem. Men, come on. You got to come out. You got to represent. They're great guys. I know it. And I just need y'all. Come on. I just need you to come out. All right. I will see you all next Sunday. I'll see you through the week because I'll be back. I got a couple of things that I want to discuss this week. But I will definitely see you next Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for joining me on IG Live. And as always, stay open to love.